Python. Okay. So in the Python, this is basically a programming language. This is what? This is a programming language. If we are talking about the analytics part,
in data structure classes, till data structure, it is completed Python.
I know. So we are not going to cover the whole Python here, as you guys have already studied about that. We are basically and majorly focusing on the EDA part, exploratory data analysis part.
Okay.
Okay, today I will give you the basic of that because there are so many students who have not gone through the things. So I will give you a basic Python details. From the next class onwards, we will start doing on EDA. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So if our analytics part, if I'm talking about,
Hello.
yes.
Ma'am, when have the session, when have you started teaching, at what time?
Yes. It's just before that, I was just discussing about the next project who will be representing.
Okay.
Nothing you have left. Okay.
Oh.
Also go with Python libraries. Rehan, in the DS class, isn't it that it has been covered? Okay. So, Danish, you were saying that everything has been covered, but Rehan is saying it's not been covered. I guess you guys are from both the different batches.
Maybe he is like from February or March.
Okay, like see, he's saying, okay.
Still, ma'am, in 1 month we can cover that.
That's it. That's no issue.
What programming, like what Python includes for data analysis is just 3 things of data structure: a list, tuples, and dictionary, right?
Yeah, it's not so much complicated as basic DSA, including trees, recursion,
Okay,
and all that. It's
just
basic.
do let me know in the DS part what you guys have learned till now.
Ma'am, in DSA, we have learned about dictionaries, tuple, arrays, stack,
every data structure,
and monotonic stack, and graph, recursion, trees, DFS, BFS, and DP, dynamic programming.
Okay, so not in terms of NumPy, Pandas,
No,
EDA.
these libraries terminology means like hist plot and percentile and all that. This has not been covered. Only the logic building using DSA, like how to solve a specific question, how to get output. If this array contain this the number, then find this and like that.
Okay. Got it. So not specifically NumPy, Panda, and this all thing, right?
No, this is zero means zero means that is different.
no any
thing.
libraries have
This
been
is different
like
thing.
Okay, ma'am, please start. This discussion will never end. Sorry, Sunil, what you were saying? Sunil, could you please mute yourself and say it?
Ma'am, I am saying that please start the class. Discussion will never end because starting में discussion करना will take around 30 minutes or 45 minutes daily. So ये आप मतलब discussion आप last में रख लीजिए class का. पहले daily अगर हम पढ़ लें तो मैम वो ज़्यादा better है. Because discussion कोई ना कोई कुछ ना कुछ बोलते रहेगा तो extend होते रहता है हमेशा.
But Sunil, We are here to figure out everyone's problem, okay?
Ma'am,
It's not about only one person.
ma'am, that's correct, but discussion अगर last में हो तो it would be better.
No, but
See,
Sunil,
right
ma'am
now I
is
was about
trying.
to start the Python, okay? If I will not get the clarity how much you have guys been covered, how could I proceed with that? So just
Exactly,
Danish,
exactly.
Tapas, and just they are just helping me out, and they are just discussing what
This
has
is
been
a
covered.
fruitful discussion,
Exactly.
which is the through which mindset of the students
These are
can
not
be.
doubts.
Sorry.
Means I am telling Sunil that these are not doubts. These are discussions that what we have to do in our class today.
I know, bro. I also joined the data science class. I know this is the discussion. But I am saying that it is a request ki, rather than discussing at the start of the class, we can do it at the end of the class so that अगर जो भी बच्चा interested हो discussion करने में, they can like वो class में रहें.
But
Otherwise,
Sunil,
Like we
one
want
thing
to
is
get to know
there.
where to start, right? It is not
Yeah.
after the class if we are discussing about this, then what
What is
sense
the
of that?
meaning of it? What is the meaning of it?
You are
That is
so rude. Like
no,
just we are
not
starting, we are discussing that thing. You are directly saying we
actually.
can start. We are all
Ac-
here are to learn
Actually,
only.
he wants that course should be completed as soon as possible, so that so
Okay,
that is
okay,
not
guys.
the thing.
Just it's okay, it's okay. So Neil, see, if we are not discussed in the starting, okay. So if you guys are interested, please join the class because the things would be like this only. Before discussion, without discussion, we cannot proceed to any ways. I
ma'am,
have to know okay, what things I need to
no,
study.
ma'am. My point is that
Mm-hmm.
we have joined this data science course in December. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that. You also knows that कि हम data structure वाला part कंप्लीट करके ही आए हैं ऑलमोस्ट. एडवांस प्लेसमेंट का टेस्ट भी हमारा हो चुका है ऑलमोस्ट. डेटा साइंस डेटा स्ट्रक्चर का. तो लाइक रिपीटिंग एवरीथिंग कि हमने डेटा साइंस में कौन से टॉपिक्स कवर करे ये करे. मैम हम तो पूरा डेटा साइंस पढ़ के ही आए हैं ना. आपको भी ये पता ही होगा और स्टूडेंट्स को भी वो
And
पता ही
Sunil,
होगा.
how do you know कि I know about this?
मैम क्योंकि डेटा साइंस का पार्ट अगर मैंने डेटा साइंस का कोर्स ज्वाइन किया है तो स्टार्टिंग में मैंने डेटा स्ट्रक्चर ही पढ़ा होगा. देन उसके बाद मैं डेटा एनालिटिक्स में ही आया हूँ.
बट उसमें क्या क्या पढ़ा ये मैम को कैसे पता चलेगा? हो सकता है टीचर ने कुछ स्किप करा हो सकता है टीचर ने सही ना पढ़ाया हो सकता है कोई टॉपिक मिस हुआ है. बहुत क्लैरिटी तो टीचर को होनी चाहिए ना कि क्या आता है और क्या नहीं आता.
Tapas, sorry to interrupt. And Shreya, I think सुनील का कहना सिर्फ इतना है कि हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं ना कि हम क्लास की स्टार्टिंग में ही सब डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं. इट वुड बी बेटर कि जो आपने बताया कि जो भी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स में क्या क्या हुआ है क्या क्या नहीं हुआ है ये एक क्लास की प्रीवियस एंड में होना चाहिए था कि आपको पता होता अच्छा स्टूडेंट्स ने ये पढ़ लिया है मतलब प्रीवियस क्लास में. तो इस क्लास के स्टार्टिंग में आप पढ़ाना स्टार्ट कर देते. सो इस तरीके से ना थोड़ा वो हो जाता है कि हाँ आपको भी आइडिया है स्टूडेंट्स को भी आइडिया ये कहना चाह रहे हैं वो.
No, actually I have started with that only. I have started with that, but there are few students who have asked about कि ma'am just start with all these things also. I have just Rehan, he has also told me कि ma'am Python libraries भी please cover करिए.
मैम मेरा पॉइंट सिर्फ इतना था कि अगर आप डिस्कशन आपके साइड से मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आप कुछ गलत कर रहे हैं बट डिस्कशन होता है तो मैम वो एक्सटेंड होते जाता है टिल वो 30 मिनट्स फिर वो 45 जाता है. तो वो डिस्कशन कभी बंद ही नहीं होगा अनटिल अनलेस अगर आप इफ इन केस आप क्लास में चैट खोल दीजिए और स्टूडेंट्स को बोलिए कि आप अपने डाउट्स पूछते रहें कुछ ना कुछ तो वो चैट्स कभी खत्म ही नहीं होगी. मेरा पॉइंट सिर्फ इतना था मैम कि अगर आप 20 मिनट्स का डिस्कशन रखते हैं ना इट वुड बी बेटर कि उसके बाद आप स्टार्ट कर दीजिए. बट अगर एक बंदा डिस्कशन में बोलना स्टार्ट करेगा तो फिर दूसरा बोलेगा फिर तीसरा बोलेगा. इट वुड एक्सटेंड टिल 1 आवर 1.5 आवर. ये पॉइंट है. नथिंग इज रॉन्ग इन दैट आई थिंक सो. अगर ये जो कह रहा है कि तुम रूड हो ये हो भाई मैं अपने साइड से सोच रहा हूँ.
I'm not saying this you are rude or something. I'm just saying
You are
as
not
I've started the classes, as I've started the class, the student have told me कि ma'am just teach this part also. So that's why I asked कि what I need to tell. कि is it clear or not from your end so that I can start that also.
मैम वो ऐसा करा है वो जो डीएसए में जब हमारा क्लास हो रहा था ना तो मतलब जो टॉपिक जो मतलब बात चल रही थी डिस्कशन वो मतलब टॉपिक के बाहर जा रही थी वो एक्स्ट्रा डिस्कशन हो जाता था इसके लिए वो बोल रहा है.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली.
Okay.
See, like now it's been a half an hour. We are just still discussing a thing and we are not learning anything new. So that's the part of
And ma'am,
point of solution.
exactly the
We
same
need to
thing
start
happens
new
in
thing
most of the
before
classes.
doing the discussions.
अगर दो तीन बंदे ऐसे हैं कि मैम वो डिस्कशन को हमेशा एक्सटेंड ही करते जाते हैं, हर कोई इंसान के पास इतनी कैपेबिलिटी नहीं
Sunil,
है
I think we are
बोल
taking
के।
more time into discussing this thing also. I
Yeah,
think
of
we should
course.
start the class.
Please start.
Yeah. So in the analytics part, if you'll think, so there are three things. One is SAS, one is Python, and the other is R. Basically, Python and R is the open resource. And SAS is a paid or closed resource. So if you'll think, Python can be used for web development, analytics, and etc. If you will see the platform we are using for the Python, so that is Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab, VS Code, PyCharm, and Spider. These many are the resources where we can write the Python codes. So we are initially start with the Jupyter Notebook because you guys have to very handy with the codes. So we are going to start with Jupyter Notebook.
Can we use IntelliJ?
Sorry?
Can't we use IntelliJ for Python codes?
Yeah, we can use it.
But you're not mentioning it yet.
Because these are the major things.
Okay.
Likewise, there are so many. After that, how many types of data types we are having basically? So we are having integer, just a minute. First is integer, second is float, third is Boolean, fourth is string, and fifth is complex number. So in integer, you will see it will store the whole number. Float will store the decimal number. In Boolean, you would see there are only two values. Only two value, true and false, 0 and 1 likewise. Only two values you will getting. String, anything in the double quotes. And then is a complex number. That is basically mixed of string booleans and this integers. So now just come to the operators. How many operators we are having? So we are having, first is operators. First is arithmetic operators. Second is logical operator. Third is membership operator. Fourth is identify operator. So these many operators we are having. Let's discuss one by one. First is arithmetic operator. In the arithmetic operator, you will see addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, module division. In addition this operator, we will add the whatever the content we are writing. In the subtraction, we'll subtract that. In the multiplication, we'll multiply. In the division, we divide. Can anyone tell what is this module division?
Ma'am, I think this is the reminder, means percent, जो reminder आता है ना.
Okay, correct. So that is something about the module division. Next is, no, actually, Tapas, in the this module division, we'll get the quotient.
Quotient.
10 by 5 for example.
हाँ, इसमें तो क्वेश्चन आता है.
ठीक है,
But
that
अगर
is
मॉड्यूलस तो मैम परसेंटेज होता है ना, जैसे 10
हाँ.
परसेंटाइल 5, तो 5 2
Correct,
जा 10 और
correct.
रिमाइंडर 0.
हाँ. And then if I'm come about the reminder,
Sure.
then that is reminder basically. 10 by 5, 0 would be the reminder. I will divide this 10, 2 is a 10, and then 0. This is the result for the reminder operator. Okay, and then is exponential. So exponential means raised to power. same as, ये समझ आएगा is what is arithmetic operators? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Next is logical operator. Here if you will say not will, for example, you will be having x, y, and or. So this true, true, false, false, true, false, false, true. So in the AND operator, what will happen? If this both are true, then it would be true. If any one is false, then that would be false. This is false and this is false. If I'm talking about the OR operator, so here it would be true, true, false, true. Okay? And if I'm talking about the not, it will basically reverse the thing. It will not do nothing, it will just reverse. So basically this is the logical operator. If the value of x is true and the value of y is true, and you have used the AND operator there, so the value will be true. And if you use the OR operator, it will again show you the true value. But if the value is true for x operator, for x value variable, a value is false for y variable, so in the AND operator, if you will use, so you will get value as false. But in the OR operator, you will get the value as true. It is just the opposite. Okay, in the OR, you will get true. Any of the true, if it is, then you will get the true result. Here, if you will see, in the x variable, you will having a false. In the y variable, you will having false. So in the AND or OR operator, in both the result, you will get the false only. But down forward, if you will see, in the x variable, you will having a false, y variable having true, then AND or will be like this. And in the AND function, the value would be false, or for the OR operator, the value will be true. So this is how likewise we do the things. Now if you will see, if I am talking about the membership operator. Membership operator. इसमें क्या है? In and not in. These are the things. For example, x is equals to, for example, you will write raw banana. Now what you will write, print what do you want? If you will write it, I want to see W A N in X. NaN in X. So what would be the answer you will receive? It would be true or false. Can you even tell me what would be the answer?
True.
Correct. Who said this?
Danish.
Yeah. The answer would be false here. But at the same time, if you will write print R in X, so what would be the answer?
True.
Correct. It will take the whole value actually.
मैम
ठीक है?
बट NaN in X means बनाना में NaN भी तो आ रहा है ना, तो NaN
So
in X.
actually it would be, just a minute, it would be this NaN.
Okay.
Basically what the Python is a case sensitive language. Okay, if you have write anywhere a small letter, okay, and you have called this value as a capital letter, it will throw you false. Okay, here it's instead of this, if I will write print R in X, that will give me false. Because here, which kind of R we have? Either we have a capital R. Okay. Likewise, if you will write print NaN in X, then this will give you true result. Are you getting my point? Is this clear? Or any confusion?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay, great. Then come to the identify operator. Here, if you will see, is not. So the example is A is equals to 5, B is equals to 4. Print A is B. What should be the output? Another statement is print A is not B. So what would the answer here?
False and true. False and true.
Yes. This would be the false and this would be the true. Because A is not is equals to B. This is 5 and this is 4. And A is not B, this is true statement actually. And then to the order of the, let's do one thing, let's see one thing. What is order of operator? So if you will see, A is equals to 30, B is equals to 10, C is equals to 20. Likewise, you will be having value till the E. D is equals to 5 and E is equals to, this is the value you have created. E is the value of A plus B into C divided by D. The answer would be 160. Can anyone tell what is this rule in the mathematics?
BODMAS.
Correct. This is a BODMAS rule. This we are using in a arithmetic operator basically.
मैम एक कंप्यूटर साइंस में आई थिंक ओ की जगह ई भी होता है ना, बेड मास, जिसको हम एक्सपोनेंट कहते हैं,
हाँ
ब्रैकेट
हाँ हाँ
एक्सपोनेंट।
हाँ, करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट। Rehan, actually the question you have just asked, you have given the two value actually. Let me tell you. Huh. So you just a minute. In the identify operator, what if we have is 5, a is equals to 5 and b is equals to 5, and that would be in inverted comma. So that become actually the string value. Okay, so this is not anymore similar. Okay, that is a string, and the first one is integer. You have changed the data type, so that will not show you the exact result. It will throw you the error because you are using two data type. Is this clear, Rehan? Yeah. Next is, if you will see, this is actually important. Just note it down somewhere. You can write at two way. C plus is equals to A is. C is equals to C plus A. Okay. This is basically a shorthand code. Okay. What exactly it is?
Ma'am, are you presenting the screen?
No.
Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So this I was showing. So C plus is equals to A. Is C is equals to C plus A. This is basically a shorthand code. Okay. What exactly it is? For example, if you are having plus is equals to, minus is equals to, multiply is equals to, division is equals to. ठीक है? So this is basically what it is, shorthand code. ये समझ में आ रहा है guys कि ये क्या लिखा है मैंने?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So this is basically our operators. Now just discuss about the. Can anyone know कि what is PWD? Tell me guys, this is very important. Yes, Brijesh?
Present working directory.
हाँ, correct. This is present working directory. So basically, this is very important, and this might have asked in so many interviews, tell me what is PWD. Okay, so that is present working directory. Okay. Now if you will see in the data type, if you will the data type of value, the data type of a value or variable is an attribute that tells what kind of data that the value can have. That what kind of data that value can have. That might be string, that might be list, that might be dictionaries, that might be tuples, that might be sets. These many things we are having into this. Now guys, as you guys have already studied about this thing, the data types, all the dictionary and above this below things. So in order to not discussing about this thing, we will be doing forward. We will be discuss about one thing, which is indexing and slicing. So first is indexing. So it starts from 0 and in between space is included. Spaces included. So basically what it do, in indexing we see it pulls the single element. For example, you will having a value hello. So the value would be 0, 1, 2, and this 2 would be -1, -2. So this side it would be positive indexing, and this way negative indexing. Going forward we will discuss practically this thing also, but right now आप ये समझ लो कि what is indexing. So for example, in the command, if we will give it something like 1, then it will give me the 1th element. It will show you the result as E. Next is slicing. Slicing is nothing, it's just start just a minute. Slicing. So basically it start index index is included and end start index include होता है and end index is not included. Is not included. So basically in slicing what we see, in slicing pulling multiple elements. So basically if you will be having S, E, S, S, so this would be the start position. This would be the start position. E would be the ending position. And this is nothing but a step size. How many jump is taken. ये समझ आया गाइस क्या है? और इसमें एक चीज और है, द एंडिंग पोजीशन में क्या होता है, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर इन द एंडिंग पोजीशन, the ending position will be excluded. We will never include that ending position. Next is, ये समझ आया slicing and indexing? Could you guys able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is L strip, R strip, S strip. Stripping means removing. So what it will do? It will remove space from left, जिसे हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? लीडिंग. This will called as a leading. Remove, what R strip will do? Remove space from right. This is nothing but
Leg.
correct. Strip. It will remove leading and trailing both the spaces. ठीक है? For example, if you will be having S is equals to so this will leading and this will trailing. Now tell me guys, with which strip function this and this will be removed?
S strip.
Sorry? Anyone?
L strip and R strip.
Correct. This will be done from L strip and this will be done from R strip. Very good. Then next is replace function. It will replace the string. Next is capitalize function. This will only capitalize the first letter of the sentence. Next is title function. It will capitalize every one letter of a word. So these are many, functions we are having. Next, if you will think find function, likewise we are having find function which will find the lowest index position of the letter or word. Slip function it will based on space. Like you will be having so many functions, guys. As you guys have, I am thinking that you guys have learned about these functions, right? So I'm not going to going deep with this. So is this okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next is let's discuss a quick review about the list and this thing. So the list, it will be always in a square bracket. In a single, you can directly go beyond this Python basics. Okay. So is it okay, guys, if I just skip the this part?
यस मैम, ऊपर के वैसे हमने यूज कर रखे हैं, वो जो आपने रिप्लेस बोला है ना
हाँ
स्ट्रिंग में,
हाँ
तो उसमें
ठीक
बस
है ठीक है ठीक है
वो पढ़ रखा है,
ठीक है.
बस
So
वो
let's
कैपिटलाइज वाला नहीं पढ़ा हुआ है, जो कैपिटलाइज
okay
वाला उसका फंक्शन नहीं पढ़ा है, रिप्लेस वाले का फंक्शन आता है, कैपिटलाइज वाले का फंक्शन नहीं आता.
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है.
इनके बाद में बता देना जैसे जैसे यूज
Okay
हो.
okay, no issue. Okay, just come to the NumPy part then. In the NumPy, it's basically a numerical Python. NumPy stands for numerical Python. NumPy stands for numerical Python. Just a minute, guys. And which is a Python package for the, which is the it is basically a Python package for processing of the multi-dimensional data. Multi-dimensional and single data or array element. In the NumPy, we see the arrays. So if I'm talking about array, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the array. And basically, which kind of array is this? Is this 1D array, 2D array, 3D array?
1D array.
Correct. This is 1D array. So what we have to write is equals to, this is the syntax, np dot array this. And then if you will write the ARR, then it will give you this will be the result you will get.
Ma'am, can you please explain this part again? There was some issue with my Wi-Fi, so I missed a little.
Okay. No issue. So basically in the array you will see this kind of data we are storing. Okay, in the array we have seen this is the basic. Okay, inside the array we have just write down the list. We have stored the list here. And which kind of array it is? It is a 1D array because it's one dimensional. So what is the syntax we write for this? So we have to write it like this. ARR, whatever variable name you want to give, you can write it is equals to np.array. Then after you have to write it like this, and then ARR is equals to, and you will get this thing. ARR when you will write and enter, and you will get this part. This would be the output.
Why are we writing NP?
This is a syntax basically. For example, if you are using the Pandas, there you will be writing PD.
Actually, this is a
It is
library.
alas.
Library, yeah, that's
import.
this is a library. So this is a syntax basically, yeah, that you have to write.
That starting में हम ऐसे लिखते हैं ना, import numpy as np.
हाँ, correct, correct.
np जैसे module dot वो नहीं करते हैं जैसे
alas है, alas.
math dot square root करते हैं जैसे.
तो exactly. This is basically what when you will importing your library, whether it is NumPy, Panda or Matplotlib or whatever, you give the alias. ठीक है? Instead of np, you can give it anything else.
Yes.
Okay, but np basically we are giving, reason being it's a NumPy. ठीक है? So we have given the np dot array, and this is the list we have provided, and then after we call the ARR, the variable name we have given, and then when it will do the enter, we'll get this result. And now we will see list is heterogeneous. Can have different types of data type. Can have different types of data type. And array is, you have to always remember this thing, array is homogeneous. Only one type of data type. Only one type of data type. So the data type would be
same.
Numbers.
Yeah. So the data type would be dot nd array. nd is equals to n dimensional. As we have discussed earlier above, that what is this? This is dimension in a one dimension. That's why nd, what is nd? It's n dimension. And then if you will see here in this, we are doing this. For you want an array of 0. So what do you have to do? np dot zeros. So what it will give you? Array of zeros. So it's like 0, 1, This is the variable name you have given. NP dot zeros and 3 you have mentioned. So what it will give you?
3 zeros.
Correct. Zeros, 1. You'll put the enter and you will get array 1, 2, 3. So this is basically a zeros function. And then if you will see range function. Range function. So basically range array is equals to np dot array 10. Then print, and in this square bracket, this circle bracket, array of a range of values. Okay. Then print range array. What you will get? 0, 1,
10, 0,
correct.
9.
Till 9. Very good. 7, 8, 9. This would be the result for this. And this square bracket, if you want to find out the dimension, if for example you would be having dimension here, you know, here a 2 square bracket, so it will be the 2-dimensional. So basically what happens, if you want to find the dimension, you have to look for the square bracket. Okay. So square bracket will decide the dimension of the array. So basically, vector row is equals to np dot array 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now if you will want to see what is the dimension of your data, vector row dot ndim row dot ndim. So what would be the vector? What would be the dimension size? The dimension size will come as 1, because here we are having 1 square bracket. That's why the dimension size will be 1. Now if you will see that this is the function of this ndim will be used for find, if you want to find the dimension of your array. Now if you will want to see the size of your array, so what should be the thing? If you want to see the size, so size function will be vector, with the same example I'm talking about, vector row dot size, and your answer would be 4. Why 4? See here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 elements. There are 4 elements. That's why the size is 4.
I mean, size we have to give parenthesis, no?
Sorry.
नहीं
और
numpy में नहीं देना पड़ता.
अच्छा.
Python में होता है ना वो मैम, he was asking that after
Yeah,
size
yeah, I
we have
got it. Yeah. And then after, let's do the shape function. It will tell you the shape of the function. तो shape function के लिए हमें क्या use करना पड़ेगा? Shape function?
dot shape होता है.
Correct. Vector row dot shape. This would be the syntax for, or this would be the code for, in order to know the shape. And then after, if you want to, always remember this thing. If you want to see the data row wise, you
X
always
is
have to
0.
mention axis is equals to 1.
0. मैम रो वाइज 0 होती है. नहीं.
Are you sure
हाँ,
about
1.
it?
या मैम 1 होती है. हाँ, कॉलम वाइज 0 होती है.
Who was saying this? Manthan. Manthan was saying this?
Yes ma'am.
Okay.
I got
Column?
confused. 0.
Axis is equals to 0. Then after, if you will have the array like this, array, see the difference between from the last one and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So tell me guys, what would be the shape?
2D.
I'll just tell you one thing. First would be the row and then column. So tell me the row shape.
Okay. So it will be 4, 5.
Very good. So it would be 4, 5. And how many dimensions data array is this?
2D.
Correct.
क्योंकि बहुत सारे 1D से मिलाकर बन रहा है ना, इसलिए 2D.
हाँ, नहीं, see this reason of this thing, the 2 bracket. Can you see this?
हाँ, वही मतलब मैम, बहुत सारे 1D है ना इसमें,
हाँ,
मतलब पहला 1D
correct.
2D तो 2D हो गया, और ऐसे ही अगर एक और सिमिलर टाइप का
हाँ,
एक और
तो
बना
3D
देगा
होता.
तो हाँ.
Okay. Now, if you want to see the highest matrix, the question is, I want, these all are the matrix, right? You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If I want to see the highest, the maximum matrix, okay, column wise. So, what would be the answer? I will write the, first of all, I will write the query here. A query, I'm saying the code here. Print np dot max matrix. Okay, now tell me. If I will write this statement, okay. So the answer would be print np dot max matrix axis is equals to 0 as a question as per the column. So tell me guys, what would be the answer? Who is the largest having the maximum matrix here? This fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So answer would be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 9. तो हाईएस्ट मैट्रिक्स हमारी एज पर द कॉलम हो गई 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. एंड नाउ टेल मी एज पर द रोज.
मैम एक क्वेश्चन है, अगर ये एक बार डेटा सेट एक बार आप दिखाएंगे डेटा सेट जो ऊपर है, अगर यहाँ पे 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 में 0, 1, 2, 3 ऐसे करके होता और 9 होता, तो फिर हम मैक्स कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं कि मैक्स मतलब क्या? अगर ये तो आपने 1, 2, 3, 4 कॉमन है ना, तो लास्ट की टर्म जो मैक्सिमम है उसको देख के कर लिया. बट अगर ये रैंडमली कुछ भी नंबर होता है या
मैम ये
उसमें
ऊपर वाला लेते.
मैम इंडेक्स के लिए होता है क्या मैक्स वगैरह?
इंडेक्स के लिए नहीं, दैट इज डिफरेंट थिंग. ओके, दिस इज जस्ट अ मैट्रिक्स फंक्शन. ठीक है, जिसके थ्रू हम मैक्सिमम वो निकालते हैं कि कौन
मैक्सिमम
सा.
सम निकाल रहे क्या?
सॉरी,
मैक्सिमम सम ऑफ मैट्रिक्स निकाल रहे क्या?
सम नहीं निकाल रहे हम, वो पूरा कॉलम ही उठा के लेके आ रहे हैं ना कि किस कॉलम की सबसे ज्यादा है.
हाँ तो
मैम,
सबसे ज्यादा
क्या क्या चीज
सम है
मतलब
वो ना.
सॉरी,
मीन्स
कैन यू
कि
प्लीज कम अगेन विद द क्वेश्चन.
Ma'am, I was asking that why did you give this 1, 2, 3, 4, 9? Because
It's just an
all
example, Danish. It's just a
no,
simple example.
because
no, he's
all the
trying to
matrix
say
have
that
the same
what thing we
same
are
length.
checking max what thing मतलब max में क्या चीज मतलब what parameter या what thing in maximum
As you were
means.
saying कि instead of 1 यहाँ पे 0 होता. And then as I said by this Danish, okay, कि we just think it कि which is the total. Okay, so if you will count it here, so which will be the topmost? If you will count it, add it.
Last one only.
मीन्स यहाँ पे हर उसका सम करना है, जैसे 1 + 2 + 3 + 4 + 9 इस तरह से.
See, let just a minute.
ओके.
If you will see here, हर कॉलम के हिसाब से if you will go through, ठीक है, तो what would be the maximum here? You cannot able to count it, right? कि 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. अच्छा, this is 20, this is 25, this is 29 and this is 30, right Tapas?
अच्छा मैम, अगर कॉलम वाइज आप ठीक है,
हाँ,
इसमें ना देखिए, जैसे अगर आप कॉलम वाइज भी कह रहे हैं, तो अगर पहले कॉलम की वैल्यू देखें तो सारे 1 है, सारे 2 है, सारे 3 है, सारे 4, और लास्ट वाले में
Tapas,
6
this
2.
is row, this is not column.
मैम दिस इज कॉलम आई
So,
दिस.
yeah, this is column. So अगर column wise बोले तो this is, wait, yeah, you're right, just a minute. Axis is equals to 0, row wise. हाँ, correct. हाँ, just think it, Tapas. What will be the top value for this? If I will take it like this, अगर हम आपको बोलें कि यहाँ पे आप इसका ये चीज करिए, ठीक है, कि यहाँ पे सबका प्लस ये है एंड यहाँ पे सबका ये है, ठीक है, तो हाउ डू यू चूज इट?
मैं क्वेश्चन समझा नहीं मैम, आपने जो भी पूछा.
The question is, this is the array.
ओके.
Okay.
ओके.
Now I wanted, the question was कि I want the highest matrix. ठीक है, as per the column. 0 is what? Column. ठीक है, तो आप इसमें किस हिसाब से मुझे दोगे? इस कॉलम का सबसे हाईएस्ट क्या है?
पहले मतलब फर्स्ट
अगर यहाँ
कॉलम
पे 0 होता, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे भी 0 होता, इस कॉलम का सबसे हाईएस्ट क्या है?
1.
इस कॉलम का फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे 24 होता, यहाँ पे 32 होता, यहाँ पे 29 होता, सबसे हाईएस्ट क्या है?
32.
इस कॉलम का सबसे हाईएस्ट क्या है?
तीसरे कॉलम का, थर्ड
हाँ
कॉलम का
जी.
3.
नेक्स्ट कॉलम
4.
एंड नेक्स्ट कॉलम
9.
देन व्हाट इज इट? मैट्रिक्स.
ओके गॉट, मतलब हर कॉलम में से जो मैक्सिमम वैल्यू है
हाँ,
उससे हम एक वो बना देंगे, एरे बना देंगे.
करेक्ट.
ओके, नाउ गॉट
ठीक
इट.
है, बिकॉज दिस इज द फंक्शन ऑफ एनपी. हम मैक्सिमम बेसिकली देख रहे हैं कि
Okay.
मैक्सिमम वैल्यू किस में है.
ठीक.
इन अकॉर्डिंगली हमने उसे एक एरो में डाल दिया. एज पर द कॉलम हमने उसको बाइफरकेट किया.
नाउ गॉट इट. ओके,
ठीक
थैंक
है.
यू.
मैम एक्सेस 0 ये क्यों लिखा?
Sorry, access 0 basically when you are want a column wise details. Access 1 is when you want a row wise detail. Here I have mentioned, see, if access is equals to 1, that is row wise. If access is equals to 0, that is column wise.
Okay, now it's much clearer. Thank you.
Yeah. Then after, the main function. So what would be the that syntax for that, code for that? np.mean matrix access is equals to 0. ठीक है. इसमें बेसिकली क्या होगा, बस जो हमने एक्सेस इक्वल्स टू 0 दिया, कॉलम वाइज इसका मीन निकालेगा. ठीक है. जैसे अभी हमने मैक्सिमम निकाला कॉलम वाइज, likewise it will calculate the mean column wise. If you will write it access is equals to 1, then it will calculate it row wise mean. Whatever the mean would be there, it will mention here. Are you getting my point? So for example, here you will get 2, 3, 4, 8. So what would be your array? 2, 3, 4, 8. Getting my point? समझ आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है?
Got it, man.
Okay. And then after, if you want to, for example, you have a data like this. You have 4 columns and 5 rows. So what would be the, it would be like 5, 4. ठीक है. It would be 5, 4. And then if you will see the reshape function, what this function will do basically, this will reshape the array. So what do you have to write? Print matrix dot reshape the shape was 5, 5, 4. Reshape 5 by 4. So what it will become? It will become 4 by 5. It will basically reshape. It will become 4 rows and 5 columns. It will just reverse that. Now in normal Python you have seen, you cannot add it like normally. Okay, you cannot add it, but in the NumPy, if we're talking about the add function, so for example, you have a two matrix, one matrix here and one matrix here. Okay, A is equals to this, B is equals to this. Okay, you have two matrix. Now you want to add both the matrix. NP dot add matrix 1 matrix 2. सेकेंड इसका हो जाता है मैट्रिक्स 1 प्लस मैट्रिक्स 2. This is basically the syntax for addition of any kind of matrix. Same you will do for the subtraction also, and same for multiplication. So we do the same pattern for all the additional operators. Then after, if you want to concat, can anyone tell what is this concat function?
It's used to join two things together.
Sorry?
Like if we want to concat two lists or something, we can use concat function, which used to join two things together.
Great, great. So in the concat function, what we do, for example, we have np.array, and array we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x, then we get array is a array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next is y, np.array 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y, array 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ठीक है. Now if you want to concat this, so you have make one variable z. The code is np dot concatenate xy. What is x? X is this. What is y? Y is this. X, y, z. We get array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the concatenated array we are having. Okay. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is something about the concatenation. Now if you will, same as you will be having the transpose function. If you want to transpose row into column, column into row, so that is something. Just need to write dot t. This is the transpose function. Next is fill diagonal. In the fill diagonal, the code is mp dot fill.
मैम वन थिंग दिस ये जो आप सब बता रहे हैं ये क्या अभी जुपिटर नोटबुक में प्रैक्टिकली
हाँ, अभी ये बस मैं एक ओवरव्यू दे रही हूँ. इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास वी विल डू एवरीथिंग इन अ जुपिटर नोटबुक.
ठीक.
Diagonal. So the one condition is it will, because it will, you know, do it likewise. So the zeros should be equal, or the value you want to put that be equal in every rows. Okay, so this is bit complicated actually. When we will do it in our Jupyter notebook, then we will see. Just till that, just remember this thing, np.fill for diagonal. This is we are using for diagonal fillings. And then we have learned about the flatten function. What is flatten function? अभी तक हमने देखा आया कि हमें कैसे हम n dimensional और चीजों को वो कर रहे हैं. Now we are seeing for the flatten function. In the flatten function, any dimension of array into 1D. That is basically a flatten function. For example, you will be having 2D array. A is equals to np dot array 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. अब आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे, you guys might have think कि ये तो एक लाइन में है, then why I'm saying it is two dimensional? Can anyone tell this?
यस बिकॉज एक लाइन का मतलब इसमें ऐसा नहीं होता. इसमें मतलब जैसे मैं एनोटेट करके एक बार थोड़ा बता देता हूँ. जैसे मान लो ये एक 1D एरे है, ठीक है, तो बहुत सारे जब 1D मिलाकर एक 2D बन जाएगा, तो ये बहुत सारे 1D एक बड़े ब्रैकेट के अंदर है. मीन्स अगर 1D 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 ऐसे करके देखें तो ये 2D बन रहा है. तो ये एक 1D एरे है क्योंकि ये एक ब्रैकेट इसके बाहर लगा हुआ है, ठीक है, तो ये एक सिंगल 1D एरे है. इसी तरह से इसमें 3 1D एरे हैं, तो ये 3 1D एरे मिलाकर एक 2D एरे बन रहा है.
अच्छा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल तपस, इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस we will be having 10, 11, 12. Then how much, which array is it?
ये भी अभी 2D है क्योंकि इसमें 4 1D एरे हैं और उसके बाहर ये एक सिंगल ब्रैकेट एक एक्स्ट्रा लगा हुआ है, तो ये भी 1D है.
You are right, Tapas, but the concept, can you please remove this?
Okay. ये रेस करना है.
हाँ, ये जो आपने एनोटेट किया है, प्लीज इरेज इट. Okay, leave it. So you were saying, right, Tapas, but the concept between this is the bracket. Okay, if you are having two brackets, that is 2D array. If you are having 3 brackets, for example, यहाँ पे 3 brackets होते हैं, ठीक है, but आपके पास आप देख रहे हो कि you are still having 4 list, ठीक है, you can see you are still having 4 list, but that is enclosed under 3 brackets. So that become the 3D array. Still we are having 1D array, 1D array, 1D array, 1D array, right?
यस
So the
बट मैम यस
Mhm.
यू आर ऑल्सो राइट बट इसमें यही मतलब एक लॉजिक है कि अगर ये ब्रैकेट्स तो है ही, ब्रैकेट्स मेन मायने ब्रैकेट्स ही रखते हैं जो अभी आप बता रहे हैं, बट अगर इसमें वो भी होता है जैसे आपने अभी बताया ना, तो इसमें अगर आगे डेटा सेट होता है ना, तो उसको हम
हाँ
ऐसे कंसिडर करते हैं कि बहुत सारे 2D मिलाकर एक 3D बन रहा है।
हाँ, इवेंचुअली आपको यही बोलना पड़ेगा कि दिस इज द 2D और 3D array because of the this many square brackets are present and these many 1D arrays combinedly, and then it will make a 2D or 3D array.
एक्चुअली जब मेरे को स्टार्टिंग में समझ नहीं आ रहा था तो मैंने इसे ज्योमेट्रिकली समझा, मतलब जैसे एक लाइन बहुत सारी लाइन मिलाकर एक स्क्वायर बनता है, बहुत सारे स्क्वायर मिलाकर एक क्यूब बनता है, और
Correct.
बहुत सारे क्यूब मिलाकर फिर एक 4D बनता है जो एक्चुअल में एग्जिस्ट करता नहीं है, बट एक क्यूब के अंदर दूसरा क्यूब रखेंगे तो वो फोर्थ डायमेंशन हो जाएगी जो एक्चुअल में एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती, मतलब इस तरह से, पर इसमें रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं इसे नमपाई में।
Correct, correct, correct. So next is, this is basically a flatten function. Next is unique function. In the unique function, what will happen? So the code is np dot unique. Find the unique element of the array and delete the duplicate and sort the data. ठीक है, बेसिकली हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम यूनिक एलिमेंट फाइंड कर रहे हैं फ्रॉम द एरे से, और वी कैन डिलीट डेटा एंड वी कैन डुप्लीकेट डेटा एंड सॉर्ट द डेटा, ओके, विद द यूनिक एलिमेंट। हम उस यूनिक एलिमेंट को डिलीट कर सकते हैं, सॉर्ट कर सकते हैं, डुप्लीकेट कर सकते हैं, एक बार हमको पता चल गया व्हाट इज दैट यूनिक डेटा। तो ओके गाइस,